Unlike the typical rough and tumble cowboys clad in denim, BAT Masterson stood out as a sophisticated figure in the Western television landscape. Gene Barry's portrayal from 1958 to 1961 brought to life a lawman who favored refined attire, pairing a stylish hat and cane with a reputation for quick reflexes and sharp shooting. However, the events of June 6, 1968, marked a turning point that reshaped his hopes and dreams. This day challenged the very ideals Bat held, pushing him to confront a world far removed from the orderly justice he once sought to uphold. The shift forced a reevaluation of his role and purpose, revealing complexities beneath his polished exterior, and testing the resilience of his character in ways no showdown or duel ever could. The half-hour black-and-white series aired on NBC, and was produced by Zev Television Productions. It stood out for its tongue-in-cheek flair, blending humor with the sharp wit and wisdom of BAT Masterson. The character was instantly recognizable by his distinctive black derby hat, decorative vest, and black jacket, which gave him a stylish yet classic look. Adding to his unique appearance was an elegant pearl cane, a symbol of his sophistication and charm. This combination of style and personality made BAT Masterson a memorable figure on television. The show's popularity extended beyond the screen, as miniaturized toy versions of BAT's signature accessories were marketed to children, allowing fans to connect with the character in a playful and tangible way. This clever marketing helped cement BAT Masterson's place in popular culture, appealing to audiences both young and old. In outdoor scenes of the television series, BAT Masterson occasionally wore a gray derby hat instead of the usual black one, adding a subtle variation to his iconic look. This detail reflected some of the casual dress choices that might have been practical or stylistic for the character. The Western show itself was inspired by the life of the real BAT Masterson, a remarkable figure from the 19th century. Born in Canada, Masterson's life was full of diverse roles. He was not only a sheriff known for his law enforcement, but also a sports writer and a close friend of President Teddy Roosevelt. His varied career and connections made him a fascinating subject for storytelling, blending historical reality with the drama of the Old West. The portrayal captured the essence of a man who navigated different worlds, from the dusty streets of frontier towns to the political circles of the early 1900s, embodying the spirit of a bygone era. Masterson lived a life full of adventure and danger, often finding himself in the middle of shootouts and the fierce railroad wars that shaped the American West. His keen eye and sharp mind helped him become an expert in the world of boxing, where he not only wrote about the sport, but also took the initiative to start his own boxing club. This passion for boxing showed a different side of him, blending toughness with a deep understanding of the sport's strategy and skill. Over time, Masterson developed a close friendship with President Teddy Roosevelt, a connection that led to a significant appointment as a deputy U.S. Marshal. This role allowed him to continue his work in law enforcement with the backing of the highest office in the country, highlighting the respect and trust he earned through his varied and colorful career. Drawing inspiration from Richard O'Connor's best-selling 1957 book about BAT Masterson, the TV show brought the legendary figure to life with a faithful nod to its source, even displaying a shot of the book during the closing credits. This connection to literature gave the series a grounded sense of authenticity and respect for the original story. Beyond the small screen, Dell Comics extended Masterson's adventures into the world of comic books, allowing fans to engage with the character in a new and colorful medium. The series also gained extra appeal by featuring numerous recognizable guest stars, including Stephanie Powers, James Coburn, and Diane Brewster, whose appearances added star power and variety to the episodes. These elements combined to create a rich, engaging show that resonated with viewers who appreciated both the historical roots and the entertainment value of BAT Masterson's stories. During the late 1950s, television audiences were introduced to two different portrayals of BAT Masterson, a colorful figure from the Old West. Gene Barry took on the title role in the series Bill Lee, and two BAT Mastersons, bringing a strong and commanding presence to the character. This show featured a unique touch at the end of each episode, where a deep baritone voice was heard, belonging to Bill Lee, who was also known for lending his singing talents to beloved Disney classics such as The Jungle Book and Mary Poppins. At the same time, another BAT Masterson appeared on the small screen in a different series called The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, where Mason Allen Dinehart played the younger version of BAT Masterson. These two different versions of BAT Masterson on television during 1958 and 1959 offered viewers a glimpse into the life and adventures of this legendary figure, with Gene Barry's portrayal standing out as a memorable interpretation. The combination of Barry's acting and Lee's distinctive voice work created a unique television experience that captured the spirit of the Old West for fans of that era. Gene Barry's wife, Betty, made appearances in television that connected closely with his work. She was featured in an episode titled No Amnesty for Death, showcasing her involvement in the same entertainment circles as her husband. Later, she appeared in an episode of Burke's Law, further demonstrating her presence in television roles. Meanwhile, Gene Barry himself returned to a familiar character in the series Guns of Paradise, which aired from 1988 to 1991. In this series, he reprised his role in an episode called A Gathering of Guns, bringing back the essence of the character that audiences had come to recognize. This continuity in his acting career highlights his lasting connection to the roles he played and the shows he contributed to, while Betty's appearances indicate a shared engagement with the television industry. Their joint involvement in these projects reflects a partnership that extended into their professional lives, blending personal and on-screen experiences. Gene Barry was a strong supporter of Robert Kennedy and was present at the Ambassador Hotel in June 1968 when Kennedy was tragically shot. This event left a deep and lasting impact on him. Over time, Barry developed his acting style on the television show Our Miss Brooks, where he crafted a character that was smooth, charming, and sophisticated. This image became so well known that he was often cast in similar roles, especially as a polished and confident gentleman. One of the key roles that showcased this typecasting was his part as a gym teacher in a sitcom, where he embodied the refined and suave persona he had perfected. This consistent portrayal helped define his career, making him recognizable for playing elegant and debonair characters. At the age of 25, Gene Barry entered into marriage with actress Betty Claire Kalb, who was professionally known as Julie Carson. Their union lasted an impressive 58 years, a testament to their lasting bond and commitment to one another. This enduring relationship stood as a significant part of Gene Barry's life, providing stability and companionship through the many years of his career and beyond. When Gene Barry passed away on December 9, 2009, at the age of 90, he was laid to rest in Hillside Memorial Cemetery. His gravestone carries a simple yet poignant epitaph that reads "A class act," reflecting the respect and admiration he garnered throughout his life and career. This phrase encapsulates the grace and dignity with which he lived, leaving behind a legacy remembered by those who knew him and his many fans. Gene Barry shared a deep and lasting bond with his wife, Betty, who passed away in 2003. Their relationship was marked by a strong connection that endured through the years. After Betty's death, she was laid to rest beside Gene Barry, symbolizing their enduring closeness even in death. This final resting place together reflects the significance of their partnership and the love they held for each other throughout their lives. Their story is one of commitment, companionship, and the quiet strength found in sharing life's journey side by